Aries, welcome to your November 2024 reading. It's me, Krystal Clear here, happy to deliver Spirit's message for you. So going to start by pulling 2 cards for the month of November. One card coming into the month. We've got crystals and herbs. It says, oh, what medicine, what sacredness to behold. A dash of healing straight from the mother's home. Coming out of the month, as you leave the month, you've got the owl. Behold, sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes. Such wisdom comes to you this month here, Aries. Crystals and herbs. Remember your magic. Remember that your tools matter, like the tools that you're working with matter. So at the beginning of the month, start the month really reflecting on what you've been doing that's been working. And when you look at what has been working, you'll see what practices you want to continue to expand on, where you want to grow. So if you're thinking of learning a new skill or a new trade or learning a new characteristic like patience or speaking up for yourself, I do feel what Spirit is encouraging at the beginning of the month is taking a look at where that has been working. I do feel this last month or so, there's been validation of where this has been working and to expand in those areas, to do more of that. And by the end of the month, you have the wisdom of the work that you've been doing, that how the tools work for you. I'm just fixing these owls. Speaking of owls, how these tools work for you to provide the wisdom that you need, the guidance that you follow, the belief systems that you hold, and of course the practices. So this feels a lot like career-based. So if you're looking for a new job or to expand your business, or if you're switching even locations of where you work, I do feel like that is where this expansion is coming from. So mostly career and work based. So this is favorable that when you look to what does work with your job, with your finances, and with your practices and skills for the work that you do, and expand on that, you will see that strengthen. So yeah, let's pull 4 cards, some tarot cards, and see what we have. So we've got the 8 of Wands. Okay, we've got 9 of Wands. So yeah, also let go of what doesn't work. So hold on to what works, but let go of what doesn't work. So Spirit's also indicating to look back on seasons of your life where you have felt struggle and hardships, and to remind yourself what type of energy you were in, what type of people were you surrounding yourself with, what were the belief systems, and you have to choose this month to put those to rest. I feel like that in order for you to move forward with this financial, then it feels like with cycles, career, finances, it could even be your domestic situation, your home life. In order to continue to use these tools and gain the wisdom, part of that wisdom is letting go of the tools that do not work or that have not served you. Yeah, time to move forward. We've got that 6 of Swords and 7 of Cups. Choices, 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 Aries. I feel like you're making really good progress. And sometimes, that might be it too, Aries. Sometimes when we make progress, we feel like we want to test the waters just to make sure that it is right. And Spirit's like, don't do that. You've come so far. Think about your options for growth. You don't have to test yourself just to make sure this is really what you want. You know what it is that you want. And so try not to let the peace of feeling successful, the peace of feeling that it is right, that there's opportunity, that you've worked through some really hard things. See, I can see the 8 and the 9, really you've got 6, 7, 8, 9, and they're a little out of order. So I do feel November is a month where you do have to choose what comes with you and what stays as you go. And that's what will sort these numbers. But what I don't see is the 10 of Wands, and I don't see the 10 of Swords. Either of those would be indicating that you take the past struggles into the future and this cycle just keeps continuing. I don't see that happening. This is time for you, Aries, to step into that new cycle and to be confident with it, not to have to go back to old ways just one more time, just to make sure I really am ready to move forward. You're ready. You're ready to move forward. Take the skills with you. Take the work with you. Expand on it. Let go of what doesn't work. All right, so Spirit's advice. Let's see what we've got. Expect powerful change. And it is the new moon eclipse. An eclipse season is known to reveal things to us so that we can see things in a different way. I do feel like, especially with this eclipse season that we had earlier in 2024, that's really when things started to shift. So that was around like September, beginning of September to about the mid of October. So take a look at that time frame and see if you notice a shift start to happen. That is the shift. If you were to look at that time frame, I feel like there's something there that Spirit is indicating. You've moved forward, in like this was just the beginning of your new cycle, and you've been moving forward in that. Continue to move forward. You don't have to look back and question and put doubt in the decisions that you've made. That you can expect powerful change because you're in that energy, you're in that frequency, and energy moves. It's like a sea turtle, you know, in the flow of the water. They go a lot faster than if they're just kind of gliding around. The current, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. The current takes them. So just like the current with water, there is current in energy as well. And so as you align with the frequency for your manifesting and for your expansion, it continues. You can expect the powerful change. That's right. And all that's left, I love that the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Swords dropped. And what is left is so much opportunity for you to follow your heart's desires rather than continuing to be held back by, you know, having to move on from hard things and having to be resilient all the time. In this instance, you're stepping into a season of blessings and abundance. And so you can expect goodness to continue to unfold and to manifest, Aries. So that's what I have for you for the month of November. If we vibe, please subscribe. I appreciate it. I'm wishing you all the best blessings and love always. Take care.